Let's take a look at number 4 on 7.3. This is asking to find a confidence interval about the standard deviation. So we're going to have to use the chi-squared distribution here. So before I start, let's make sure you know which formulas we're looking at. This is from the Chapter 7 formulas, Section 7.3. You need two important values here. You're going to have to find the chi-squared to the left and the chi-squared to the right values. They're two totally different, because what we need to find the confidence interval is you're going to need the chi-squared to the right and the chi-squared to the left. So when you look at this problem, it gives us a list of sample data. So we're going to go to StatCrunch, and you're going to do stats, summary stats, and then pick columns, and then click on var1 so it moves it over to the right. And then we're going to do the summary stats. It'll spit out anything we'll need. So push compute. Now what I need for this, I need n, and I need my standard deviation. So I need the 326.40. So once I've found the summary stats to get the sample standard deviation, you're going to go to the chi-squared distribution. So stat calculators, chi-squared, and it asks for degrees of freedom. Remember, degrees of freedom is n minus 1. So my sample size is 12, so I'm going to put in 11. And then my confidence level is 99. So remember, if I've got a confidence level of 99, your alpha is 0.01, and when you divide that in half, you got 0.005. So that's what I'm going to use in my area on that StatCrunch. Now remember, for a chi-squared distribution, it is not symmetrical, so you need two different values. So if I leave it less than, this gives me my chi-squared to the left value. So that's going to be 2.603. And then my chi-squared to the right value, keep everything the same. I'm going to leave that as 0.005, but I'm going to change that to greater than. And that gives me the other side. So that value is 26.76. So now when I go to plug in my formulas, I've got my n, I have s, and I have my chi-squared to the right and chi-squared to the left. So on your calculations, you're going to do the square root of n minus 1, which is your degrees of freedom, so 11. And then you do your standard deviation. Mine was 326.40. And you square that. Don't forget to square it. Divided by the lower bound, you use your chi-squared to the right value, because that's going to divide by a bigger number, will give you your lower bound. And then on the other side, you do the same thing, except you do the chi-squared to the left value. And my chi-squared to the left was 2.603. So once I plug this all in, make sure you square just the standard deviation, and everything is under the square root. I get 209.27 and 670.98. And I need to round to 1 decimal place, so that's actually going to round up.